Our next objective is to add and configure a .gitignore file. The .gitignore file is exactly what it sounds like. It tells Git which files are extraneous and can be ignored. This will greatly reduce conflicts down the road when we start using Git for collaboration. Okay, back in the terminal, I can see that we're in our best app project folder. And if I do pwd, I can confirm that yes, we are in the best app folder. If I want to add a gitignore file, or any file that matter, I can use the command touch. Then type the file name. In this case, it's .gitignore. Files that start with a period, like .git or .gitignore, are hidden by default. So in order to see if this file is added, we need to do another ls-a to search for hidden files. Awesome, we can see that our .gitignore file was created right here. The next step is to add all the files that we want Git to ignore to our gitignore file. Fortunately, we don't have to compile this list ourselves. There's a great list that's updated constantly on GitHub. You can get the link in the code path using Git with terminal guide. If you scroll down to adding files and directories to gitignore, the link is right here. You can use Command A to select the entire file and Command C to copy. Now let's go back to terminal. Now that we have the files copied in our clipboard, let's open our .gitignore file. To open a file or folder in a new Finder window, or with its default application, you can use the command open and then type the file name. In this case, we're trying to open the gitignore, so we'll type .gi, and then if I hit tab, it auto-completes. Now, if I hit tab again, it doesn't go any further. That's because we have gitignore and .git, so it doesn't know which one to auto-complete. So if I go back here and I type IG and hit tab, it knows I'm going for the gitignore and auto-completes. Press enter, and that will open the file in the text edit application. Go ahead and use Command V to paste in all your gitignore files and folders that you copied from the web. Next, you're going to want to find this area here where it says pods. Go ahead and delete the pound symbol or uncomment that. Now hit Control S for save, and you can close this file. I use Command W. Let's double check to make sure that everything got saved in our .gitignore. You can open the contents of a file in the terminal by using cat and then typing the file name. Awesome, there it is. This is all the contents of our gitignore file. At this point, we've successfully added and configured a .gitignore file to our local repository.